What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4 back on a brand new WWE Champions video. Now, earlier this morning, I was forced to implement a brand new update in the game, and afterwards, I decided to go ahead and check out the roster. And lo and behold, look what we have here. Because as you all can see, they have officially initiated the rework for Attitude Era Trickster Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Because one easy way to tell is by the amount of shards needed to recruit him now. Before, literally, just in my previous video, he was recruitable at 2-star gold at the cost of 80 shards. But now, to fully recruit him to your roster via the shard system, you will need 2,000 shards to get him at a full 4-star gold. Now, let's all keep in mind here, this is a champion that's been in limbo for a couple of years, had a very crucial trainer ability, but went on hiatus for whatever reason. And now he is bringing in 2021 with a huge bang and closing out 2020 just the same. So, with that being said, with him getting this rework, we have a brand new Mega Superstar loot banner to look forward to, which will feature him at different star rarities, of course. Plus, we're going to have some exclusive limited time content, showdown tournament, blitzes, tours, and of course, we're more than likely going to see some crazy, insane in the membrane store offers to go along with this coup de grace, so to speak. But champions definitely came out guns a-blazing, came out swinging for the fences on this one because his rework is absolutely insane. Now, I am going to clarify this now. The 5-star moveset. I was about to say 5-star bronze, but no, the 5-star move, the JBL bomb. If you go to their superstar guide on their official forum and website, it is still reading as the old design and mechanic. All of his moves do. So that is not the place to go at. I do not know if anyone right now has him at 5-star bronze, but if anyone does and you're watching this video, could you possibly inform us on what his finisher, the JBL bomb, does at 5-star? It would definitely be nice. But when it comes to all the rest of his moves, from 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star, well, I got you covered in this one. So first, we're going to go ahead and dive on in and take a look at his new and improved trainer ability, because they have upped the ante for sure. Because now, no longer is he limited to 5K, but at 9K, purple gems will be dealing 5% more damage, while purple moves that destroy gems will destroy 4 more gems. And then at 12K, purple moves that destroy gems will still be destroying 4 more gems, but the purple gem damage is increased to 15%. So from 5% purple gem damage to 15% purple gem damage, and still having purple moves that destroy gems destroying 4 more additional. That is a very solid look moving forward. That's going to help out a lot of champions that are already in the game, let alone champions that come in the new year. So solid look there. But let's go ahead and now take a look at his moves that are presently available to look at. Now, again, we have the same tag links, the Acolytes Protection Agency, +2 red moves for the MP with Attitude Era Striker Farouk. So with that being said, damn. And the Attitude Era tag link, of course, the Era category tag link, gems will be dealing 10% additional damage. So pretty reasonable, especially for a trickster. Now, let's go ahead and get to what makes this guy OP crazy. Now, they showed this on the poster on the blog. The eye poke and the flowing DDT, of course, are going to be swapping random areas into purple gems, making it easy for him to cycle his said purple moves. And he's going to have 3 of them. Now, once again, I have to emphasize this. When you go to the forum and you check out the superstar guide on him, the JBL bomb is still the same. I believe it's still dealing damage, and I think it reshuffles an area of the board or the entire gem board. Don't want to lie to you, but we don't know if that's been fully updated. But looking at the rest of these moves that we're about to cover, the JBL bomb has definitely probably been changed for the better scenario, because it was all about RNG but beforehand. Just in the previous video, right? It was all about swapping gems of different rows and columns and shuffling the board and all that, right? Plenty of RNG going on there. Pretty worthless depending on who you are. Made sense because of a trickster messing around and making things chaotic, but ultimately the ends didn't meet the proper objectives to the means. So I'm glad that they switched things up with these swap area moves into purple. But it gets even juicier because now he has a bear hug submission. And after the turns of this submission, all remaining submission gems on the board will turn into leech gems, allowing him to get his health back. Leech gems are crazy, you know? Look at Viva La Raza, Eddie Guerrero. Take a look at a character like Zalister Black, I believe, as well as Rated R Superstar Edge. Leech gems are something cool. They're pretty dope. They're unique within themselves. And I also believe Zombie Finn Balor also utilizes leech gems too, to an extent. So leech gems being utilized in a submission is a pretty cool move. And this is also giving me an idea that more than likely in 2021, we will possibly see a proper leech gem trainer and coach. So whether it's destroying leech gems, generating leech gems, amplifying the amount of health you get back from leech gems, who knows? But now that this new and improved Hawk Bradshaw has it, it's making me think that we are going to see a leech gem trainer or coach release within the upcoming MLCs of WWE Champions in the new year. But it doesn't stop there. The big boot is now dealing damage and modifying a random area into column break gems. Column break gems. Now before, just like these other two moves that we're about to cover, they had completely different abilities beforehand. I believe this was originally swapping gems from different columns, right? Now it's turning an area into column break gems. Able to blow up the board, making it a lot easier to cycle. And then we have the last call now, dealing damage and modifying a random area into row break gems. Again, I believe this was the move that allowed you to swap gems from different rows. So now we went from swapping gems of different rows and columns to now just turning entire areas into column and row break gems. Insane in the membrane. Now, I also want to make sure that y'all understand this too, because these are row break and column break, but they're area moves. Trainers like Farouk Trickster and Trickster Sarge will not work on them because they are area moves. Unless we start seeing some champions that improve the area of certain types of builds and moves for champions, that's going to be OP and broken within itself. But at the moment, though, their abilities will not work on this. You're literally getting a random area of column breaks and row breaks. And you also got to keep in mind here too, with the brand new flowing DDT and eye poke, those are going to be random areas turned into purple gems. So everything is still RNG, but on a offensive standpoint. And now the updated clothesline from hell is going to be dealing damage and allowing you to gain blue MP. So remember, all the moves that we just covered right here, these are available from 2-star, 3-star to 4-star, and we do not know the new intel on the JBL bomb, the 5-star move. You can easily cycle, if you get the real good with the RNG, the double blue with this purple finisher. And I'm hoping, because 5-star moves are hit and miss. Some people get a 5-star move and it's OP broken and it's busted. Others get one and it's a niche defensive situation. But for JBL right here, Hulk, I honestly think that the JBL bomb should be the counter to, or the opposite of, the clothesline from hell. The clothesline from hell is dealing damage and allowing you to gain a blue MP. The JBL bomb should be dealing damage and allowing you to gain red MP. That's just me personally. And also, I think this is a unique mechanic because I think this is the first time I'm coming across a finisher that is gaining you MP. Now, we've seen 1-2-3 Kid where he's increasing the stats on the protect gems, right? We got Tech Cena with the submission choose move, allowing you to dwindle your opponent's MP keeping their moves down while also allowing you to cycle your moves at the same time. So we've had some interesting scenarios like that. And beforehand, we've got characters who literally have a finisher that destroys a set color gem, allowing you to cycle that away and allowing you to generate more gems on the board, hoping to hit a Zawal Cardo when it's said and done, so you can also cycle moves that away too. So this is certainly going to be interesting for sure. This is definitely going to be interesting. Again, with certain finishers, it's unique. It's unique setups because I think when you deal with someone like I believe like Showboat DDP. I believe his finisher cycles yellow moves. Then you deal with like Outsider Nash. Outsider Nash Striker. He puts red gems down on the board so you can go ahead and hope that things land and connect that away. And then you get someone like NWO 2000 Brett who just turns an entire part of the board into a specific color, making it easier to cycle a said move. So I think this is the first time I've ever come across someone who genuinely just straight up deals damage and gives you your MP so you can constantly cycle. And with these blues here, the last call, road break gems, and then the eye poke with the random area to purple, that's going to allow you to get that finisher. And looking at that, more than likely having this guy with, some flat gem damage or flat move damage on him when it comes to metals, or running a double fury stack or armor stack, and the craziness that you can get into if you got someone like Slick Rick or Gobbledygooker going on, and you're running, Trickster Andre alongside Trickster Lawler for that blue MP boost. This guy's going to be a problem. I'm not saying that he's going to be a god tier unit, but he's definitely going to be hitting like a freaking freight. That's definitely going to be a fact. And I don't know if we're going to see any exclusive 5-star gameplay on him from the Broskis thanks to Scopely. So this is literally up in the air right now, but I would really like to see the JBL bomb be just like the clothesline from hell. Instead of gaining blue MP, you gain red MP. So that way he's constantly cycling. And now he's causing a whole other type of level of RNG. He's still an RNG character. It's still random, right? It's still going to be random, but now he's more offensively random compared to defensively random. And that's going to give people more reason to pull for him, especially with the updated trainer abilities here. So looking solid. Definitely looks like somebody that you would want to pull for. And again, that trainer ability, 15% purple gem damage additional, and then having your purple moves destroying 4 more gems, that's a solid ability right there. That's going to help a lot of people out. And again, shard-wise, yes, we've gone from 2-star gold to 4-star gold, but who's to say that the rates aren't pretty good to close out the year? Maybe the rates are pretty beast mode and you're able to pull him at 4-star gold. It can happen. Someone's going to pull him at a high star rarity. It's inevitable. RNG is going to be RNG, but I'm not going to lie. I am impressed with the overall to him. But I will state this too. From what I understand from players who already have JBL and who've been running him to see how he works, his moves aren't working all the way the way they're supposed to be. So again, yes, we got an update. I know that I was given an update. I don't know if y'all were forced to do the update yet, but I feel like when you get an update, it should be thorough. It should be complete. It shouldn't be, hey, we're updating his moves, and then you go to use the moves, and then you're having issues. I don't think that's not right at all. But more than likely, with all the other content that's coming, they probably did half and half. Brought in the rework, and then once everything goes live in game, he'll probably be good to go, unless they make sure that they're on top of it already ASAP, and then he's already working now by the time you're watching this video. But a lot can happen in 24 hours, y'all. Just the other day, we were covering him, and he was 2-star gold recruitable. He was shuffling gems from different columns and rows, and now he's got the opportunity to blow up entire columns and rows. So this is crazy. Let alone, remember, those 2 new moves, the 2 reworks of the eye poke and the flowing DDT, they're both 6 MP cost moves. So that means if you got perks and everything, he's going to be getting these off easy. And yeah, looking at how offensively now he is, He's a little top heavy in the sense that he could force a lot of early pins, but he's also going to be able to enable himself to cycle pretty well, depending on how everything falls on the board. And even if you don't have a connect of your random gem, your random purple gem area matching up with your road break or column break, you're probably going to get something like right next to each other, so you can still do something and make your opponent feel it. So we'll see how it goes. I hope we see some gameplay on him before his initial launch and or should I say his initial relaunch. But that's the intel that we got on him right now. And if anyone already took him to 5-star, by all means, drop a gem on us in the comments below on what the JBL bomb does. I really hope that it does gain red MP, since the clothesline from hell does gain blue, and that is a unique mechanic. We've seen people generate gems, like I said, from generating gems so you can spam and hopefully cause a cascade to get your moves back, to destroying gems so you can cycle moves, to literally turning entire areas into a set amount of gems to cycle again. That's a cool mechanic to gain MP back. That definitely helps because you're basically dwindling down and you're replenishing it. And again, with perks and stuff involved, double up on some MP trainers and coaches too. It's going to be easy to do that, let alone if you also run a trainer or coach that allows a certain percentage of gems to be on the board too. It's going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be clockwork. So that being said, y'all, hey yo, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always and forevermore to each and every single one of you, my beloved hashtag champions fam. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and share. And if you rock with me, yours truly, the bad guy at WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the bell icon so you can receive all future notifications. And let's continue to grow as we head into 2021. But that's it, y'all. Hawks looking like he's ready to take flight. You gonna take flight with him? Are you ready to get your wings as we roll into the new year? There's only one way to find out. So until next time, stay tuned and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. More than likely, they are going to update the forum superstar guide so we know. But if anyone already has them at 5-star, they couldn't wait for a talent up, or they're not even worried about it, by all means, let me know what the JBL bomb does. It really would be cool if it was another MP game, because that's a new direction within itself. But until then, y'all, peace!